Welcome back to another Watch Me Work video. In today's video, I'll be doing a glitter ombre using gel liquids. The colors I'll be using are Revlonnails Emily, Illuminate, and Imagine. I'll be doing one tip of Emily on all nails. I use the pour-over method, as most of you know, because I see a lot less flaws doing it this way. Dipping into the powder sometimes causes the liquids to shift and flood the cuticle area. Pouring over just saves me a lot of time and effort at the end of my mani. Typically, I'll pour over into a coffee filter, but I recently ran out of coffee filters when doing my last set of tips. So I'm using my nail prop shop dip holders, which are working great. I tried it once before with a fine glitter, I believe it was Margot, and it didn't work out. But when using a solid color, it's actually a great idea, and it looks so much prettier in my videos, so I think I'll use this going forward. If you're not already doing this, I suggest you start. Cleaning up your cuticle line area with a toothpick or dotting tool in between each and every dip is a lifesaver. You will end up with the most crisp looking cuticle lines, and the mani will just look so much neater. So as you can see, when cleaning up around my cuticle area, I'm not gentle with it at all. I get in there, try to scrape away anything that's too close to my cuticle area. And sometimes it comes to the point where I have to use my clippers and clip away anything that doesn't belong there. I'm just so obsessed with my nails, and I'm sure it's not a healthy obsession, but I love having my cuticle area looking as neat as possible, and when it doesn't look neat, I just remove my mani like in a day and do it over again. Yeah, I'm not normal. Yeah, this finger right here, this is gonna be my ugly nail. I got too close to my cuticle area, I guess. I don't know. When I went around with my toothpick, it just messed up my nail. And I just have to accept the fact that it's gonna be my ugly nail during this mani. Applying dip base is a very important step, and you want to make sure to do it carefully. Applying an even thin layer is what works best. If you apply too much, it will flood into your cuticle line area and it will cause lifting way sooner than usual. And applying it unevenly will cause it to look very lumpy at the end. So I don't want you guys to think I'm wearing gloves because I'm trying to hide some super secret mani or anything. What happened was I burned myself while I was cooking the other night. And one, it's not something pretty to look at. It's actually peeling and oozy and disgusting. And also, I don't want to get powders and chemicals in the wound, I guess I would call it, because I don't know if it could cause an infection or anything, and it just doesn't look good. So I won't be doing my right hand for a while, and I won't be showing it when filming because I'm trying to protect it from the powders and the chemicals and whatnot. For the second layer of dip, I'll be using Illuminate, and this is actually a glow-in-the-dark color. So I've been obsessed with my finger rest holder. I love how it stabilizes my nails while I'm working on them, which actually leads to a more accurate application of my liquids. The finger rest is also from the nail prop shop. I will leave their information down below so you can check them out. And I do have a code for you to get 10% off if you are interested in purchasing. The code is CATSNAILS10, and I'll also leave that down below. So here we are again, back to my ugly nail. I thought about going in and fixing it, but I decided to just let it be because, I mean, everybody's nails come out a little funky every now and then. And I want you guys to see that even my nails need help sometimes. So don't get discouraged when you are not happy with your nails mid-process. Just keep going and wait till the final results. During this mani, I seem to be getting a lot of product around my cuticle line area, and the toothpick has just been saving me. I keep going in and removing lots of product that's been even stuck on my skin. So that's why I highly recommend going in and cleaning your cuticle line area up in between each and every dip. I was so in the zone when doing this manicure, I completely forgot to use my glitter, which is how I ended up with 2 ombre nails instead of 1 glitter nail and 1 half ombre nail. I was just so in the zone, I completely forgot. As I mentioned earlier, this color does glow in the dark and it looks really cool. It would look better if I had done 2 coats of Illuminate, but I only did 1 because I wanted a more milky, a little bit transparent look, which is why I only did 1 coat of each color. If you're trying to figure out how to get your nails to glow even when it's not completely dark, you need to charge it with an LED or black light. I have a handheld black light that I just use to charge my nail up so that I can make it glow for the video. Something I always like to point out is how important it is to file after you dip. I realized a lot of people don't file after they dip and then they're not happy with their shape. And it's because once you dip, the powder bulks up on your nail and it does change the shape a little bit. So you want to go in after you dip and correct the shape and just make sure you have that shape you like back. Now I'm going in with my e-file on the 2 nails that I plan on doing a glitter ombre to, just to make sure they're smooth for the glitter application. So this is my savings tray in the color bubblegum pink and it's so cute. I'll just be using it to catch all my glitters so that I could save them and pour them back into the jar later on. I'm using the Nail Tack Free Gel Top Coat, and when applying it, I'm not getting all the way up to the tip of my nail. It is going to be a glitter ombre, but I prefer not to have glitter at the very tip of my nail. If you don't mind having glitter all the way up to the tip, go ahead and apply it to the full nail. One of the reasons I love the gel method for glitter ombres is because the gel doesn't dry. So you're not racing against the liquids trying to rush the ombre. You can actually manipulate and place the glitters exactly where you want them because the gel's not going to dry until after you cure it. So as you guys can see, I have been working on this nail for a while, making sure I'm happy with my glitter placement. If I would have been using dip liquids for this, there's no way I would have been able to manipulate the glitters. I highly recommend using gel liquids for glitter ombres. I mean, maybe if it's fine glitter, not so much, but for chunky glitter ombres, definitely recommend. Happy Mother's Day to all you mamas watching this. I hope you really enjoyed your day. My Mother's Day was actually really great. I shared it with my son. It was his 4th birthday, and I did the best I could to make it feel as normal as possible for him, and he really enjoyed himself. It was actually really cute. Once you're satisfied with your glitter placement, you're going to cure it and secure that glitter in place. It's very important to clean your work area, especially after using glitter, because glitter gets everywhere and you don't want it contaminating your other powders, especially now that I'm about to go in with clear. Typically, I don't dip my solid colors in clear afterwards, but because I only did 2 dips of the white, I'm gonna go ahead and clear cap my colors so it doesn't get ruined while buffing. Again, don't get discouraged midway thinking your nails aren't gonna look smooth or even. Everything changes after you buff. Buffing works miracles. So right now my nails don't look that smooth, especially this middle finger right here. It looks like it will be bumpy because of the glitter, but it will all be smoothed out later on. So I don't know how often I'll be doing my nails now that I can't do my right hand. So anyways, that was the last and final dip. I'm gonna go ahead and apply Activator. Then I'll correct my shape and buff my nails. I've been making a list of all my requested videos. So some of the videos I should have coming soon are vertical ombre, I test out an Amazon dip kit, how I swatch, and I know there's more. I have to go look through my list. So I actually record all of my manicures. The problem is I'm so lazy and I need to do something about that. Like when I did the stamping recently, I did record that because I wanted to show you guys how I stamp, but most of the times I just delete all my footage. Like I'm so lazy. I'm like, this is too long. I'm not gonna edit this into a shorter video. But I am trying to change. I'm trying to get more content out there, so just bear with me. I use the 𝐓𝐫𝐢𝐩 just for speed reasons. It's so much faster than buffing, but this can also be done with a buffing block. Even though I do use the 𝐓𝐫𝐢𝐩 and all, I still go in with a buffing block real quick, just over every nail, making sure it's smooth. And then of course I can't forget my favorite drill bit. I just use this to go around the cuticle area. It's very precise. It gets in areas where the file or buffing block won't get in. I'm using the same technique that I use when I clean in between dips with a toothpick, just side to side, making sure everything's even and that my lines are as straight as can be. I don't always use this drill bit, but if I look at all my pictures, I can definitely tell which manicure I used it for and which one I didn't. And it just makes a big difference in my opinion. But the reason I don't use it all the time is because sometimes I don't use my 𝐓𝐫𝐢𝐩 during a mani, and most of the other times I actually forget. So before I move on to my top coat, I do go and I wash my hands and clean my work area one more time. I use a gel top coat just because I like the high shine, and I feel that dip liquids don't provide that high shine for me, but everybody's different. Some people love their dip liquids and they don't like using the LED light, but I don't mind it at all. This manicure took me a total of about 40 to 45 minutes, and I'm pretty happy with the results. It's not what I intended it to be, but I actually really like it a lot, and I love that it glows. Thank you all for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments what you thought about it. And also, if you have any requests you would like to see me do, let me know down below as well.